Hello everyone, today we will discuss new mesh combiner nodes. So let's create a couple of meshes. From mesh generator let's create a sphere, and also from mesh generator create a torus. Let's make radius to 2. And now we want to combine these two meshes. We have mesh combiner merge geometry. And now if we set visibility from the first mesh to 0, basically hide it and hide the second one. Now the only visible thing is exactly the same, but it's one mesh. So if you use a mesh transformer, let's say transform CPU and input this mesh, and now we rotate it, we're basically rotating two meshes, but it's actually we're rotating one mesh. And there are some options here because we are merging meshes. We are also merging their UVs. Both of these meshes have UVs, so we have some options. So let's delete the transform and let's show these options of the UVs. So if we create, let's say whatever, some image generator, create this one and create the second one, whatever, let's say this one. We can combine these UVs by using horizontal normalization, which is basically aligning UVs left to right. So first UVs from the first mesh left and the second UVs to the right. So now we can combine these two images. This is gonna be the material. Use image combiner and use merge. This one and this one, and we can merge them horizontally. So if we use this image as a material, we need a mesh material. First we need a texture, connect this image to a texture, and then connect this texture to a material. Let's say diffuse. Now if we input this material to the material of the mesh, you can see now the left one is in the sphere, which is actually the first mesh we've combined, and the second one is let me see, first is a sphere, the second is a torus. First is a sphere, the second is a torus, as we can see here. So if we change this texture image, the texture has been changed also, and now we are changing texture only to the second one. You can see this visually if we on this merge geometry we use mesh info node and mesh UV triangles, and we can now render them. It's not the best thing because both of these UVs are just grid, but if we use something like this and as a mesh modifier we calculate UVs, and oh, I lost the connection. And now we render this one. Now it looks differently. So now we can combine this mesh with this one. And now we can show it here. So basically what's happened, we have the left mesh here, UVs of the left mesh here and the UVs of the right mesh here. We can also calculate UVs for the second one and then combine them. So yeah, there are also other options for this merge geometry node, and that is vertical, horizontal. We can overlay them, in which case this looks like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the mesh combiner. We also have a line combiner. So if we use a line generator, we create just a line, and we also use line generator to create a circle. Now we can combine these two lines using the line combiner. We have two options, merge and concatenate. Merge is just basically gonna combine them, and concatenate is also gonna create line from the end of the first curve to the beginning of the second one. So if you use concatenate, you will get something like this. So basically end of the line is connected to the first vertex of the circle. And we have to hide both of those. And yeah, now we can implement some modifiers, whatever it is, Voronoi to this line. Oh, this is the mesh modifier, we need line modifier and we need Voronoi. We can combine it. Let's make, let's use subdivision of, let's say, 100 to see this, and let's use bigger radius. And we can play with this Voronoi in 3D. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the line combiner also. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching and see you next time.